I'm really not used to doing this because I just X'd myself out. So this is part 2. All right, so I finished up with my lunch. Then it was around 2:45 in the afternoon. I was now up to about 7,200 steps. I forgot to mention that I have a Fitbit. Now, if any of you guys have one of these, you can find me on Fitbit. You have to type in somebody's email address. Mine is Krista, Krista, at fusionpilatesbar.com. My picture is the little logo for my studio, but that's me. Fitbit is great. These are not 100% accurate, but they do have a great app that goes with it that's social, so you can add friends, like you can add me, and then throughout the day you can create challenges, whether it's who gets the most steps in a day, how many gets the most steps in a work week, a weekend hustle, I believe is the name of one of them. So you can cheer your friends or your teammates or the people who are in your little challenge on throughout the course of the competition. So it's nice. You can write them little messages like, keep going, keep going. I'll do that for you. Even if you don't have any other friends on there, I'll be your friend. I had my detox tea. I know I'm jumping around a little bit. I have notes so that I could remember what the heck I did today. Otherwise, my brain is just a little crazy. I got a lot going on. After my detox tea, it was time for me to fill up my water bottle again. And when I did that, I went ahead and I got myself a little glass of water. You need at least 4 ounces of water, and you're going to add your little Digestion Plus to it, which is one of those skinny little packets. So that has all the good probiotics and all those great little things to help keep your gut nice and healthy. Then let's see, then I was just wandering around for a while, hanging out with Chloe. She's going to make another appearance. Hey guys. And then for dinner at 6 p.m., I have a great new discovery I'll tell you about in a second. But it was a black bean gluten-free pasta. I added some more black beans that I had left over from my lunch, my salad. And I chopped up one little tomato, was like this big. One of those guys. And again, just on top of it, I did olive oil, a little lime juice, my apple cider vinegar, just a teeny tiny bit amount of that, salt and pepper. Now, the black bean pasta, that was my discovery that I found today at Trader Joe's. So it's a little spirally pasta. They make it out of black bean powder. When you make it, it's okay. It's not the same as normal pasta. I'm not going to lie to you. But after you make it, you boil it, you follow all the instructions. Make sure when you drain it, you're going to put your water from your sink on hot. So make it nice and hot, and you're going to rinse the pasta afterward. There's some sort of little foam that builds up on it when you boil it. I don't know exactly what it is, but if you rinse that off, it tastes 100 times better than if you just fail to do that and you're just draining the pasta in a colander. So make sure you rinse it with warm water so the pasta stays nice and warm. That really filled me up today. Some little tips for you guys. Make sure when you're making your protein shakes, whether you're doing 1 a day or the 2 a day, that you're adding something else to it. If you're just doing the protein powder and your almond milk, or you could even do it with water or whatever you choose to do, you're not going to have enough calories throughout the day. So I add nut butter. I like cashew butter. I think it tastes awesome. Almond butter is really, really good. You cannot have peanut butter on this detox. So save your peanut butter, keep it in the fridge, put it to the side. You can have it after this detox when we start to introduce those products, those foods back into the diet. But for now, experiment with different butters. It's super easy to make your own nut butter too. If you have a food processor, a good one, you'll be able to make your own nut butters. You just have to put the raw nuts into the food processor, let it run for quite a while. Sometimes it takes 10-15 minutes to do it. And throughout, you're just going to use a little rubber scraper and scrape down the excess that builds up against the sides of the bowl. You can mix stuff. I made macadamia butter. It's awesome. Your fresh almond butter is really, really good. Hazelnut butter. Go to Trader Joe's, sunflower seed butter. There's so much good stuff. There's a lot of options out there for you. So if you get bored easily, or if you feel oh my God, I'm drinking these shakes, I'm having one for breakfast, and by if you're drinking something at 8 a.m. and you feel by 10 o'clock, you're like starving, where you want more than just a snack, put some more healthy fats into your shakes. The Facebook group, if you are not on it, please text message me. I'll tell you exactly how to get onto my Facebook to add me as a friend. The Facebook group has grocery lists. It has meal plans for each week where you have a bunch of different options with recipes for food that you can go ahead and eat. It's just constant information. Like, there's so much there. People ask questions on there. You'll see other people getting their responses to their questions. You'll probably have a lot of the same questions. If you're not used to eating dairy-free or gluten-free, it's overwhelming at first. You're like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? But there are tons and tons of things. Always feel free to text me with any questions. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time as far as not eating gluten and not eating any dairy. So I have little substitutes, or I know quick little recipes. If you're looking for a different type of milk, you can make your own cashew milk. I've got a recipe. It's really, really easy to do. But don't get overwhelmed, and try to make sure to, I think the number one thing that's going to make you successful in this, other than just doing it, is making sure that you've told the people around you that you're doing it. It's tough if you're, going out to eat and all your friends, your coworkers, your husband, your wife, your kids or whatever are, chowing down on the things that you normally would eat. And they're like, oh no, have one. It's fine. Let them know that you'd like their support with this. And I promise you, if they're good to you, it'll go a long way, because you'll feel like you have, okay, like these people understand that I'm doing this. They know why I'm doing it, and it will be really, really helpful. As far as exercise goes, you gotta do it. So I don't care if you're going for a walk. I don't care if you have a swimming pool and you go in the pool for 20 minutes. You have to get out there and exercise. If you're not used to exercise, little baby steps. Go on YouTube, find a video that you can follow around with. If you're local to me and you're in the area, come to the studio. The bar classes are a great place to start. They're super, super, super low impact. You can make them as hard or as easy as you need them to be. Don't be afraid of working out. Find someone from work who on the lunch breaks, when it's a nice day out, will go with you for a 15-minute walk around, the complex, the parking lot, wherever you are. When you're going to the grocery store, park far away from the entrance. Walk a little bit. It'll be good for you, I promise. Get the Fitbit. It's not that expensive. They have all different ones that you can choose from. Some do your heart rate. Some of them will tell you how well you're sleeping. What else do they do? You can track your water intake on there. If you're somebody who likes to keep a food journal, you can input your food in there. You can do calories. You can do sugar, all those different nutritional things that you can track for yourself. I personally believe 110% that sugar is the worst thing, or the one thing that really keeps you from making any progress if you're eating too much of it. That's one of the reasons that even natural sugar from a lot of fruits, the fruits are eliminated from this diet. The only fruits that you're having are berries. They have a lower glycemic index, so that means it's not going to spike your blood sugar level, and it's going to help you really be able to stay on this diet. The second you start eating a lot of sugar, especially added sugar, so that includes honey, agave nectar, sweet and low, any of those Splenda, all of that stuff, your body still recognizes it as sugar. And what that does is when you're eating sugar, your body starts to, the way your brain reacts is that it's not recognizing that it's full. It tricks your brain in this crazy way. I'm not going to get all into it, but when you're eating fats, that's why we stress healthy fats, nut butter, avocado, that tells your brain, okay, I've been satisfied, I've been given fuel, and it then allows yourself to rev your metabolism back up. Super important too is that you're eating every couple of hours, whether it's a fizz stick drink or you're having a handful of almonds, whatever it is, you have to do that to keep your metabolism revved up. I know, especially women, they decide, oh, well, I'm going out to dinner tonight, so I'm just going to save all my calories for then. you are doing the complete opposite of what you hope that you're doing. You think, oh, I'm saving up, I'm saving up. It's not a bank account. Like, that's not how this works here. Your body functions a certain way. So to get to your peak performance, whether that's at work and just your brain needs to be operating at a high level so you can get through daily tasks, or if you're an athlete and you go to the gym and you want to have a great workout in, you need to be fueling your body and then getting that relationship with food where you're like, okay, this food makes me feel good. That's one of the things that will come to you at the end of this detox. You'll start to say, okay, you know, when I am eating X, Y, and Z, my body feels great. And when I start eating not so great foods over here, I feel it and I feel the difference. And I think that's the hardest thing to get people to understand, because you'll never understand it until you feel it. So you guys have taken the first step. You've signed up for this detox. I am here for you 100%, whatever you need. Text me. It's the easiest way to get in touch with me. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I do teach a lot of fitness classes throughout the day, so there are times I won't be able to get back to you ASAP, but the food, just let me know if you need me to be there for you and every morning you want me to check in with you. You got it. If I'm texting you too much, you let me know. But as far as my mood right now, like I'm very upbeat. I'm good. I don't feel tired or sluggish. Tomorrow and possibly the next day, so for me, my Monday and Tuesday, I'm probably going to get a little bit tired. It tends to happen. You might get some headaches going through withdrawal from sugar or caffeine if you're a coffee drinker. I'm going to be honest with you, it's probably going to suck a little bit, but just hang in there. Have the energy fizz drinks in place of that caffeine that you normally would have. If you stick it out to day 5, I can guarantee you your energy levels are going to be up, 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 and you'll be like, oh, okay, like I can do this. I can make it the rest of the 30 days. It's that initial 5-day period for most people who aren't used to eating like this. It's going to be tough. But you need to know that. You need to know the truth, and I just want you to know it's normal if you feel like that. Text me, complain to me, vent to me. I'll be there to tell you, yeah, I know it's the same way for everybody, but you got to stick it out. The only person who's going to interrupt your progress is you. That's it. So this is all about taking accountability. We live in a world right now where no one wants to take accountability for anything. You can take accountability for this. So it's all on you. You can do it. It's all about how badly you want it. And if you're going to choose to give up, or if you're going to say, no, I got this and I'm going to carry it through to the end. So I'm here to kick you guys all in the butt to make sure you do carry it through to the end. But that's my little video diary journal for day 1. Tomorrow night I will be posting for day 2. So again, you guys have any questions going into it tomorrow? I've already had a bunch of girls and gentlemen text me and ask me about, oh my gosh, what should I get at the grocery store? You know, I don't like a lot of the things that are on the approved list. What can you tell me I can get instead? I've gotten back to all of you, but I'm here. Just let me know, and thanks for trying this out with me. Have a great night, you guys.